Good morning, it's me, Maris, and it is Tuesday, May 7th, 2019, and I have an energy forecast for you. You see, I'm an intuitive reader, and among other things, and periodically, as weather changes or energy changes, I like to do an energy forecast and kind of see what's brewing in the air. And so today, I pulled four cards. Actually, I do a traditional three-card reading on these, and then a fourth one came popping out. So that'll be the last card that we'll talk about today. But the energy that's floating in or coming in here for our area is the moon card. And the moon card is kind of leading us into this path of listen and pay attention to intuitive messages. Often we are bombarded with lots of messages and we kind of hear them, but we don't pay too much attention, or we don't put a lot of our energy or vibration into those messages. And so divine source or spirit, whatever you want to call it, is asking us to stop and pay attention and listen to the intuitive messages coming through. And again, there's a big difference between hearing and listening. A more greater discernment is associated with listening, or a greater understanding. The second little piece of energy that's floating in is, and this makes me giggle because it has a lot to do with the original card today, is the Oracle, and it's saying again, wait for important information. So again, we're getting this reinforcement with energy, with source, that's telling us that we need to pay attention to our intuitive messages, first and foremost, and then second, we need to wait for all of that information to come in. Often we make really rash and quick judgments based on something that we hear just partial information on, and we're not using great discernment on that. As we're being bombarded with this new information and we're asked to sit back and listen, bring it in, process it, it says to stay grounded and have a sense of focus with that. If you're having difficulty staying grounded, you might try carrying around some red jasper or some obsidian, hematite, any of the grounding stones. Man, I throw them in my pockets and I carry them around all day long just to ensure that I have that sense of grounding and focus with that. Amazonite's really good for focus as well. Now, the most important part of this message, because what we're getting is that we're going to be getting all of this new information, and it might keep us a little bit discombobulated. Maybe we have a sense of confusion, and it's saying sit back, get all your information. But the most important part of this is that we're not alone. We have our guardian angels, our spirit guides, whatever you want to call it. We are loved and we are supported. So through this time, when we're receiving a lot of really kind of crazy, crummy, maybe overwhelming information, Source Spirit says to sit back and let it flow and make your judgments or your choices when you've received all your information. So I hope today's energy forecast was insightful for you and gives you a little bit of insight to where you can go with your day to day. Have a blessed one. Peace and love. See you very soon.